Greetings all, FerrariMan601 here. Welcome back to Assetto Corsa and welcome to Vallelunga. What are we doing here today and what are we doing with RSS Formula Americas? Well, we are continuing our quixotic project of Hotlap comparisons, and I figure as much that it might not be a bad idea to take you along the ride for one of them. We're going to be doing Formula Americas versus Formula RSS Supreme. Obviously, we have got two macrocosmically similar cars built for a macrocosmically similar purpose. Obviously, you've got Formula Supreme, which is Super Formula, which they race on road courses exclusively. You've got Formula Americas, which is IndyCar, and they race on road courses and ovals. But we've got the road course specification of this car dialed up here for our work at Vallelunga. Which one is going to be faster? I don't know. But I think they may be closer than you might anticipate. So we'll get this thing loaded up and ready to go. We'll have two flying laps, identical fuel loads. We'll be loading 15 liters into each car, and we'll be seeing how they go. Right, so we are loaded up into the cockpit. Just waiting for the clock to tick past 15 to get the engine started, so everything is nice in the final edit there. Engine's running. Right, two flying laps. The revs in. Release the clutch somewhat slowly because we got a long first gear. And off we go. To the final corner. Tires are not warmed up. Brakes are definitely not warmed up. But off we go on lap 1 of 2. I have to say, I love the sounds on this thing. Twin turbo 2.2 liter V6. In this spec, about 650 horsepower. Rail braking a little bit, just tickling the throttle until we know it won't slip anymore. Brakes. So easy to lock up there, especially when the brakes and tires aren't fully up. The hairpin, slowest quarter of the lap. Back end even protesting through there. Apex 1. Apex 2, let it go out a little bit wide. Use all the exit, little bobble there. Final corner, progressively blending the power back in. That's lap 1 done. Time is a 1:22.158. Now we'll have the delta up so we can get a sense of how we're doing. Third one. It's so difficult to get everything sighted there for turn 1 under braking. But we had a decent exit launch. We're now picking up time down the straight. This is good. Should say that I am not using push to pass here. Will not be using push to pass in the Formula Supreme either. There was a bit of mid-corner understeer that we carried all the way through and it lost us some time. Brakes. A little half a lockup again. Back on the power. Back to power as quickly as you can. Back end never quite settles down. Apex 1, kiss the curbs. Apex 2, kiss the curbs. On the exit, a little bit of power oversteer. We can catch it just fine. The final corner, it wants to bobble out with oversteer mid-corner. Just try and control it. On the power hard. That was a good exit and a good end to the lap. 1:21.702 is what we've got now. So that is officially our time to beat. And that's going to be okay. That's actually a little bit harder than I was anticipating. I haven't driven this one in a little while. It's a great car, of course. But it is nowhere near as planted as the Formula Supreme. It weighs about 100 kilograms more. It's got roughly 100 more horsepower. And it's turbocharged just like Formula Supreme, so you get a lot of punchiness from the throttle. But the long gearing in this, particularly the low gears, it sometimes catches you out there under acceleration out of low and medium speed corners. So when the power comes on, it really comes on, and you will snap the rear end out. Not so much the case with Formula Supreme, but we shall see how that run goes presently. All right, and now in the cockpit of Formula Supreme, same deal, waiting for plus 15 to start the engine. There we go. Punch in first gear, bring the revs up. No slow clutch release needed here. About 100 kilograms lighter and about 100 horsepower down. Does it matter? Far so good. Straight line speed very comparable to Formula Americas. However, the amount of grip that we've got under braking and then turning into turn one, that is quite different. We're not chasing this thing's tail at all. Driving down to the apex curves, but not quite over them. Exit. There we go. A little bit of understeer. Driving down in the apex. Just kiss that sausage on the inside. The hairpin on the power hard. A little bit of wheel spin. A little bit wide of that first apex. But hard on the power and early into third gear on the exit. A little bit of understeer on turn in. We compensate accordingly. We get a nice launch through mid-corner and exit. 1:18.826 first time by. And we better it on this lap. We see. A bit of a lock up there on the inside front. Cost us a slight amount of time there through turn one. We are positive on that delta now. It's indicated by the red lights. Now we are just flirting with positive and negative. We've gone negative again, but only just. A bit later, back end came out a little bit there under braking and again under acceleration. Just tried to control that. Slides look cool, but they do not gain you any time. Feathering the brake and throttle the whole way through. Under the hairpin. On the throttle, there we are. Here. Here, over the exit curbs, use all the concrete as well. The final corner, there we are, right down to the apex nicely. Exit launch over the AstroTurf, but not too far. That is a 1:18.112. Car to a stop. 1:18.112 is our best lap here from this session. What did Formula Americas do? It did a 1:21.702. RSS Supreme is faster than Formula Americas, which means Super Formula is faster than IndyCar, at least as far as I'm able to tell here. To close this out, I will present you with the diplomatic edit of all of this from trackside and onboard cameras, but just thought I'd bring you along for the creation of one of these Hotlap comparison videos. This is how they are always done. Until next time, stay tuned for the final version of this. And thank you all very much for watching. For iMat601 saying thanks. And of course, we will see you soon.